it amplifies your message. So done are the days where, brands can just say whatever, put up their webinar, their blog and all that stuff, and they collect the emails and they just print dollar bills. The customer journey has changed dramatically, and the pandemic is a big reason for that. So people are congregating in different spaces. They're congregating in Discord, they're congregating on LinkedIn, Clubhouse, Twitter Spaces. So you have to be where your audience is, right? And you have to cater to that audience. So the value of a branding is that people don't trust the brands no more, right? B2B is boring to boring marketing. We say the same things, it's the same messaging, it's the same tactics, right? Like if I download an ebook from Mailmoto, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a sales call in 24 to 48 hours from somebody like, hey, I saw you liked it, but I'm not ready to buy yet, right? And that's what really happens. So the value of the organization or value of personal branding is that, one, a person like myself, yourself, can amplify the message, those blogs, those webinars, right? All those content that you have on the website, you can break that down into bite-sized chunks and make it a post and make people come back. And then that drives more traffic to the website. It helps with recruitment. It helps with demos. It helps with registrations, the whole nine. So like, if we go back to my example, right? If I generated 1.5 million impressions, right? Out of those impressions, who came back to the website? Out of those impressions, how many people put in the application and say, wow, the guy has the hat and hoodie on, he seems really cool. I would love to work there because they're letting him be himself. What does that do for the brand, right? Same thing with demos, right? Or how many current customers may see me on this podcast right now and be like, wow, I actually work with them and I'm proud. Or it could be the other way, whatever it works, but at least you know, right? So it helps amplify your message, and it helps, really just humanize the brand, because that's what you need in B2B. We need to humanize the brand, and we're the frontline marketers. We're the frontline people. I'm in sales, so I'm the one talking to the customer every single day. So you should want me out in these spaces, creating these relationships, versus me just sending 1,000 emails, 2,000 emails just to show you activity. Right. So I think there's going to be a huge shift in the way we do sales and B2B marketing, and personal branding is going to be at the forefront. So if you're not developing your brand right now, in 2-3 years from now, it's going to be very hard for you to compete against myself, you, the other people who are putting themselves out there every single day, right? Because when they reach out with that cold email, like, hey, I've got a service, versus, hey, Dave, it's Jarrett, man. What's up, man? You doing good? How's the family? Everybody's good? Look, I'm having a tough quarter, but I think I've got something that could really work for us. Give me 2 minutes. No problem. And that makes your life much easier, right? It affords you those opportunities and that leverage. So it can help for your personal self. It's going to change your career. It can change your life. It can open up doors and put you in rooms that you weren't privy to before. And then for the organization, it just amplifies. If you have superstar talent, let them be themselves, right? The only thing I would say to anybody, or best advice, and I'm very simple on social media, have fun and don't be stupid. Have fun, don't be stupid, right? Don't talk about things that can get you fired. Don't stay away from like racism, religion, things that are very controversial and things like that. If you want to talk about it, go ahead. But like, just be yourself, man, because it's going to help everybody. It's going to generate traffic. The real question is, as this gets bigger, what are brands going to do to retain those people who keep the personal brand? Right? So that's going to be the big thing moving forward. So for anybody listening, if you aren't developing a brand, this is a way for you to get more money. This is a way to leverage yourself. This is a way to differentiate yourself in the marketplace, right? So I can tell you right now, just for me to develop my personal brand, I've made way more commissions. I've developed way more, relationships. And if things like now, currently I'm unemployed, right? But I can do whatever. The world is my oyster. I can go work over here, I could work over there, I could work over here, I could call a friend, phone a friend, like millionaire. I could do anything, like however you want to do it, right? So there's a benefits across the board. And for the organization, you should want that, right? Because that's what's going to draw your customers. They want to hear from us, not from you and not from corporate.